I knew well before this album was recorded that I wanted to call it Long Story Short, but I realised halfway through recording that I hadn't actually written the title track, and it was through writing that song that the title of the album suddenly made sense. It's about a lifetime of loving the guitar and being influenced by so many different kinds of music, all coming to some sort of fruition in these 13 songs. Ian Cleverdon was my associate producer on this project. He plays in a band called the Hewers, in which he plays a variety of stringed instruments. But he's also a live sound engineer. He does mixing and mastering. And I recorded the CD myself, which can be quite a lonely process, really. And Ian offered a huge amount of technical support, but also encouragement and moral support, I guess, really. And on top of that, he plays mandolin on 2 tracks. All these songs were written on the acoustic guitar, and that's how I performed them live. But for the CD, I didn't want just 12 or 13 tracks with guitar and vocal. I wanted to flesh some of the songs out a little bit. So although they're all acoustic guitar tracks, the acoustic guitar is front and center on every song, there's other instrumentation I wanted to add in, but it's still very much an acoustic album. Drink a Little Whiskey is a song about an encounter with a man at the end of his life, and it seemed appropriate that I should use this guitar, which is itself over 90 years old, and it's in Nashville tuning, which is a very atmospheric sound. I played bass and percussion on a few tracks, but I brought in other musicians where I was looking for an instrument or a sound that I couldn't play.
Search, no tears to cry, no heart to break, no love to die.
Hilary Morel sings lead vocal on a song called The Shortest Day. It's a song I think of as having a sort of Brazilian flavour. In fact, on the sleeve notes I mentioned that she channels her inner Astra Gilberto, but she really gets what I was looking for in that song. She owns it totally.
The darkest day of the year, familiar ghosts reappear, singing in the shadows just beyond the campfire's glow.
Electric guitar isn't my first instrument, but I did play it on several tracks. Not for show-off guitar solos, but to add some texture.
You could tell who was good and who was bad.
And last but not least, my wife Jane sings background vocals on a couple of songs. It was really nice having her on the CD as well.
Why do I feel so alone?
I was so pleased with the contributions of all these other musicians and singers, especially as I couldn't really explain to them in musical terms what I wanted. I would just say things like, I want this piano to sound haunting, or I want this guitar to sound threatening. They all delivered exactly what I wanted, and it really makes a big difference to the songs they play on, I think. When I just played instrumental guitar, I never felt any great need to perform. Music was a kind of internalized personal experience, really. But I realized when I started writing songs, they didn't really exist until someone heard them. When you play live, there's a shared experience with people who hear and react to the songs, but it's fleeting. I wanted these songs to have an existence beyond that, so that all those years of playing the guitar and then writing would be represented in a more permanent form. And I guess that's the long story short.
Long story short, this journey lasts a lifetime. That dream I bought, playing in tune and making the words